Now,
And
guys, make sure you can you see and hear
all over
us?
myself and excitement.
Because I forgot how you do all this. It's just really weird. So can everybody see and hear us? Please let us know.
That's me. Sorry.
That's all right. It's these bloody adverts, isn't it? So
Hi,
yeah. Feels weird this just being back here.
Mama's back. Mama's back.
Oh dear, you can see and hear us. Oh god, sorry, I've made mistakes trying. It's been a long time, guys, you know, for me to do this. So well, let's just say I went live, then come off, and then didn't, and then anyway, we're there. And I've got Gailey.
You did it.
I did, and I've got the lovely Gailey.
Oh,
because we've all missed Gailey. We've missed the bitches, something chronic. And everyone knows that Gailey is my good friend. So who better to be on with me on my first show back? Although it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy being back. I must admit, it's I'm a bit nervous about doing all this again because I'm not 100% yet. But yeah, I'm gonna have a go, and we're gonna do a review for you as well, a live review of. I've got mango ice, and it's called Go, and it is from Pod Salts, and it is a disposable pod, and we're going to actually get it out of the box and do it all. It's straight out of the box review. That's what we're doing today.
I want vanilla. I'll get vanilla, which I'm looking forward to.
Hip hop, hi. Right, I better say hello to the rest of the because I'm reading messages, so I'll go from the top. So we've got Bill, Jake, Ronnie, Rev, Stuart, Vapes and Bakes. Hello. So that'll be Joshua.
Yeah.
Yes, Joshua. My brain's still not with it. Die Thing, D. I said Stuart, didn't I? Timmy. Hello, my darling. Irish. Oh, we've got the troll. Irish is in. Oh, we've got Dawn Pasty. Hello, Dawn. What else? We've got Hip Hop.
We've got Ronnie Campbell in too.
Yeah. I think I've gone through everybody. Have I? If I've missed anyone, I'm really, really sorry.
Jake's in.
Hi, Jake. I think I did say Jake at the beginning. I could be wrong. Sainty. Here he is. The other troll. Hello. You sound much more yourself than the last video. Oh, thank you, Diaphin. Yeah, I am. I'm definitely improving. I'm still in a lot of pain. And, yeah, I'm getting there. I am. In myself, getting there. Getting there. Bunny, honey. Mwah. Hello, baby. Nice to see you. It is. Oh, God, look at all these people. Thank you for coming and joining us. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So, we're going to do some news as well. I know it's not something I do on my shows, but it's to do with this coronavirus. We just think some things need to be said.
Yes.
And I'm going to let the lovely Gailey bring this one to you.
Yeah, okay. Right, so, thanks, honey. Yeah, so I'd seen an article, I put it on the Bitches earlier on for those that are in the Bitches group. I will share it to Jules' group as well. It's from the Herald, Scottish Herald, and it's saying about how with this coronavirus and that vaping can spread the coronavirus and all this sort of thing. So it's a negative story, right? But here's the thing that I think we need to address, right? As vapers, with the mass hysteria and everything that's going to go on and the panic that this coronavirus is causing, there is a wee bit of truth in what they're saying, because as someone with asthma, and you'll know this as well, Jules.
Yes.
When you're nebulized, the steam and the droplets that can come from that, it can spread flu bugs and things quicker.
Yes.
So a nebulizer is very similar to our vapes that we use. So I think it's just important that we kind of make the point, do you know what I mean, as vapors, that we're not going out there and
blowing clouds
big clouds over everybody, and, you know, just use a wee bit of common sense and try and stop people panicking even more than they already are.
Blow downwards, you know, to the side. You've got to be a little bit more thoughtful. And also, I mean, the thing is, none of us know if you've got a cough. You're not forced to know you've got the coronavirus to start with, and you don't want to be spreading it. And we as vapers have enough problems. We do not need that. We are spreading some sort of virus now, and things like that. So, yeah, be a bit thoughtful and blow downwards. Hi, Tomac. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Just blow it downwards. Gailey, you could butt in with me.
Hold on, I'm going to shut my chat and ding it again because it's not scrolling. Why is it not scrolling?
I've got two. And one's on top chat, one's on live chat. Don't forget live chat, guys. There you go, I've changed it.
I know, remember live chat, guys.
I've got two because
not that I've done this before or anything, but I was on top chat too.
I know. Do you know what? It is
out of practice.
You get out of practice from doing these things, don't you? I mean, I've been away from virtually the vaping scene. I've barely been in any shows, or I have actually. I've watched a few shows, but I don't join the chat. I've sort of stayed away because I've had a lot of problems. I struggle with chat as it was because I couldn't read it.
You were becoming a
I was.
Said enough of this.
Aye. I withdrew, and it's time for me to try and get back into it, guys. It really is. Twat chat. Yeah, I need to be back. So what's HipHop Juice? I'm not worried about Corona. Euro 2020 is cancelled till next year. No football. Just got personal now, having to resort to watching normal TV. Well, yeah, they are cancelling that. I mean, we've got tickets for concerts, Stevie and I have, and they've been cancelled.
Yeah, Stevie was supposed to put to the Mission, was he not?
Mission, Evanescence, and Within Temptation. Green Day's not been cancelled yet, though, has it? Not yet. We've got tickets for Green Day. I mean, we loved Green Day back,
Yeah.
So that'll probably get cancelled. I've got an appointment that's been cancelled. This stupid stuff. I was supposed to have a meeting with outside agencies for Stevie's mum Thursday. That's been cancelled. The care home's actually locked down. We're not allowed to go. What we're allowed to do is go, drop off something, and it's given to a member of staff. And they disinfect everything before they take it up. So it's Mother's Day Sunday, and we can't go and see her. So I've got a card. I'm going to drop everything off and then let them do all they've got to do so they can give it to her. It's going to be quite weird, but they're locking everything down like that. So what's that? Hello, Darren. Nice to see you, sweetheart.
The UK haven't as yet announced the schools shutting,
no.
Right? But my Sinead came home from school today and said there is hardly any of them in school at all. The parents are keeping the children off school as a choice. So I kind of said to her, because I have existing asthma and COPD, I'm a bit worried, right? I don't want to be hysterical and I don't want to be panic merched and all the rest of it, but I'm a wee bit worried about the kids bringing stuff home. So they've now got their wee routine of taking their shoes off and washing their hands before they can near me. But I think from tomorrow, Sinead's not going to go. And I would be very surprised if at some point this week it's not announced that the schools will be actually officially closing.
Well, I think that. I mean, I was talking to my youngest son, who is a teacher, and what they're doing at their school now is getting everything ready, the teachers are, for teaching online for when they close the school. Yeah. Because obviously there's exams and things like that, year 11s and...
She's coming up to doing exams and everything, So
that's it. That's what Tyrone was saying, because he's got students, obviously, who are due to do the exams as well. So he's got to get everything planned, ready to teach them online and be available for them online. Because he can't, they've closed the school, so that's being done now. And
he's working from home.
Not at the moment, but he will be when the schools close. So all the teachers have been told now in his school to get everything prepped, ready, and your lesson plans done so it can be done online. So they've had to tweak it so they can do it online for everybody. So he's doing that already. He says to me, that's all he's doing at the moment, is getting everything for that as well as teaching normally.
Yeah.
So he can just do the transfer straight away. So if they said, right, school's closing from Friday, but Monday you start online, he can continue straight away without any gaps, because it's not fair on these students who have got exams coming up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly. I mean, she's in the process of doing. I mean, luckily with her, a lot of her stuff is classroom based anyway. She doesn't have that many actual exams. Just like, hi Lexi.
Yeah.
Hi Lexi. Do you know what I mean? So she's managing to do all right, and there's a lot of things. The school already have an existing thing that they can go on to, so I think a lot of them are using that.
Yeah.
But Kelvin's 18, he's at college, he gets sent home today because he had a bit of a cough, and they sent him home and said 14 days self-isolation.
Aye, but do you know what the scary thing is? What if he has got it and he passes it you? I mean, do you think he's got it? No, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you know, Matt Kelvin, he's never in. He never sits in his ass for 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? He's always out and about. And I said to him earlier, I said, you know, you're going to have to stay at home. And Kelvin, with Kelvin being constantly with ADHD, he can't sit still for 2 minutes. He's always up and doing things and wanting to be out. So he's really going to struggle.
He is. Really do you know what's going to be a worry for? Because if he has got it, obviously, is it Zan's mum?
Yeah.
He went there to help her.
He went up to Zan's mum has severe COPD. She's only got 45% of her lung function left. So, and she's 17 and did a food shop for her and went and got everything for her to stock up so that she's in.
Yeah, because she can't risk it. And you keep telling me...
As you say, it's not just about them getting it, it's about them bringing it back.
And passing it on to the likes of you.
You get it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been nebulised, you know what it's like to have that feeling where you cannot get a breath.
Oh, I know. Horrible. And you've been having a go at me, haven't you? Because I'm like you. I've got COPD and emphysema, and we're supposed to be not going out.
You're supposed to be self-isolating now.
Just in case we get it. And I've been still going out with my dog. But I must admit, I've been going when it's absolutely pissing it down rain and there's not a soul to be seen.
That is not the point, lady. You have emphysema.
Yes. So, and I have been viewing houses, guys. My house went up for sale today. A board just appeared. I thought it was going to appear at the end of the week. I took a picture of the guy putting the board up and sent it. You didn't.
Big D, welcome in, darling. So I hope everybody in chat is, safe and sound, and
please be safe.
After the people that need looked after and all the rest of it.
And I want to point out, Darren wrote something further up actually about this. Here is a thing. One vape cloud actually shows you how far your normal breath goes, which is invisible. So it just shows you, doesn't it, how far it can spread. And he says, 2, vape contains PG, which is an antiviral. So you're less likely to spread coronavirus with a vape.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, because I was talking to Tandy over the weekend, those that know my vape wife. She was saying in the States, and I don't know if this is true, but she was telling me in the States has been on the news that they've been pumping airplanes full of PG to sterilise.
Aye. HipHop's just what he's thinking of manufacturing hand sanitizer. What does everyone think? In spray bottles, not e-juice bottles. If there is a demand, if anyone does need it, they've got it. Send us a message. They've got loads of
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, you saw the things before it hit here. You saw the things in China, and they were out fucking spraying the streets with antibacterial stuff and sanitising the actual streets. So,
which is something that they should be doing. I mean, they need to do. Timmy's put my brother's having to take a month off, unpaid from work at the airport to try and make sure there's a job to come back to after the madness is over. Crazy. Now, you see, this is the struggle, because I know we're a vape show, but we talk about all sorts. My eldest son actually lives and works in Switzerland, and they've closed off, as they always do. They close their borders. We're Switzerland. We don't get involved. They've got a lot of people with coronavirus, though. It's in the thousands.
Yeah.
Because they've had a lot come over from Italy with it, and Chinese. So they've closed down. Anyway, my son's work is now shut. All businesses that are pubs, restaurants, anything like that, where you get more than 50 people, well, more than any food like that, they've had to close. But the good thing is they all get paid still.
Mm-hmm.
Because the government pay your wages still. If you've got to stop your work, and they've told them everybody's still getting paid.
So what's happened here, right? Our Shannon, obviously, she's out at work. So as of today, what's happened here is that they're hanging on until the government announce an official lockdown, because there's so many businesses out there, and it's the small businesses I feel for, the individual businesses, do you know what I mean? Because the government have not done it as an official lockdown. They've advisory. It's advisory that you don't go to pubs and clubs and shops and here and there and everywhere. But meanwhile, all these companies are really, really struggling, and they can't claim on their insurance because it's not been an official thing. It's not a law, it's just an advisory. The government, they really need to come out and a wee bit stronger, I think.
I think they need to do it a bit more like Switzerland.
Small businesses and all these businesses out there, because the economy's going to fucking crash as it is.
You see, Switzerland, they've come out, even for the small businesses, they sort all that. They still get paid if you don't pay your leases and things like that, because it's all being taken care of. But our government doesn't have plans like that, do they? But they've got the money, I suppose, in Switzerland, because their taxes are so high. So they have a lot of money to help people, where our government haven't.
Yeah, that's true, Josh. Josh is saying they announced 100 billion for business relief today. They did.
Good.
There's going to be a lot of criteria that people are going to have to meet to be able to get some of that. There's a lot of people that run their businesses from home that don't have premises. There's a lot of people, that might not meet their criteria or fit in the pigeonhole, so to speak,
of course,
that are going to be affected.
Of course.
Well, my Tommy works for Jet2, and he was saying, I was asking him, because obviously he was on one of the flights that got about turned from Spain. He was on his way to Spain and he got about turned and sent back. And he was saying today that they've all been tested for it as procedure, but it looks like the air industry, the travel industry, is going to take a massive hit.
Well, they will do, because they don't want you to fly for 30 days, do they? They've said that. They've actually said if you can help it, they don't want you travelling for at least 30 days. Which I think they'll expand that soon, it won't be just for 30 days. And what happens if you do? Are they going to do what Switzerland have? Because I know this, only because I've spoken to my son. If you do go and you come back, they've got isolation places that they put you in.
Yeah.
They've actually put in.
Seen in the States, it's not advisory anymore, it's compulsory.
Yeah.
The UK seem to be behind the curve on a lot of these measures, don't they?
They do, and yet we're so forward in other things, but with this one, we've took a lax, and I just think...
I don't understand why the schools not haven't been closed, right? Because we all know that children are walking petri dishes, right? Mm-hmm. Any virus or any bug you get, 9 times out of 10, it comes from away and out of a school. So I don't understand why they're saying, there's not to be mass gatherings and there's not to be this, that, next thing, but they're still, Bunny and I were talking about it earlier, they're still sending kids to schools where they're in populations of 1,000 and 2,000.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to be with more than, is it 50 at one point and things like that, and yet they're still sent to school. I find it really weird, and also, like you say, they pick it up, because they are the children, they pick up all these things, they bring it home, and it's spread everywhere.
Yeah, I doubt that's going to happen now, Tomac.
Oh yeah, the one in PA, brother.
And they got back from Amsterdam on Friday night, and then the shutdown happened on Saturday. So they just kind of made it home.
It's scary. It really. I didn't. At first, I've been very lax on it, I must admit, and I haven't.
You're that bloody laid back, you're horizontal. You do my brain in.
I've been like, but now I'm starting to think to myself, oh gosh, it really is worse than I was even thinking it was. I was just thinking it was blown out of proportion, but I don't think it is so much. I don't think they're telling us the full facts anyway.
They're not telling us the full facts, because I'll tell you for something. I mean, we had the swine flu, we had SARS, we had all these things, right? The government never reacted the way they're reacting now.
Yeah. Well, my daughter got swine flu and drove when she was ill from England back home to us to look after her. She didn't think that she was bringing swine flu to our house.
Yes, I think the schools are part of social assistance programme. There's a lot of kids in schools that get like their free lunches and things like that. And also as well, the schools play a big part for childcare for working parents here, because they have after school clubs that parents rely on, like for childcare. So that is probably why they've delayed it.
And which I can understand, because obviously I used to work when my children were at school, weren't it? Well, luckily my children went to the school I taught at, but you know, sometimes I had it in service day training, teacher training, and the school was closed, and I still had to pay then for my, you know, for a childminder and things. My children had to go to a private day nurse when I was first working and things like that.
Exactly.
And it's expensive. You know, what are you going to do? You're going to have to take time off work to look after your children, aren't you? I think Stevie actually says one of the girls that works at his place, her childcare has failed at the moment because of things. So she's now not gone to work because she's got to look after her children.
And that's going to happen across the board.
It really is.
Across the board.
Really
I mean, there's the whole tinfoil hat thing, you know, and has this really, did it come from bats? Myself, my own opinion, I doubt it very much. And there's the, you know, the stance of this is actually population control and all these sorts of things. I mean, you can guarantee all the millionaires and billionaires are sitting in their bunkers rubbing their hands together because they're making fucking billions off of this.
Joshua, I agree with what you just said. The other thing is, what about the kids who have school as a break? Their parents are abusive, or there are other broken circumstances, which is true. Because some kids go to school and that's the only time they get a proper meal.
Exactly, I know.
You know, it's what do you do? What's right? What's, you know? It's one of them decisions.
You all know that I'm into my baking and I'm regularly bake. I cannot even get any bloody flour to bake with. The world's going nuts.
I went shopping today just to pick up a few. I'm not doing panic buying the road. Just to pick up a few essentials.
Why are you not right? Stop the bus. You let that slip, lady, because you told me you only took the dog out for a walk.
Yeah, but she fell asleep, so I nipped out. Yeah, well, when I got back from taking the dog out, because she was so wet and dried her, she fell asleep, so I just nipped to Tesco's, right, to do a quick shop.
TV caught her.
And there was no toilet roll, so I went to Asda, B&M Bargains, Home Bargains, you name it, no toilet paper. It's like, I'm not being funny, but why is the thing about toilet paper? I've not read anywhere that the coronavirus gives you the shits, so why is everybody stocking up on toilet paper?
I think it comes from originally when it first came out.
It was Australia, weren't it?
Australia, because a lot of the toilet paper and things they get come from China.
Yes.
So it was this Australian panic and it's just went worldwide.
But it's really ridiculous because what about people who need it? I mean, Stevie says, well, we've got loads of baby wipes and that. It's like, that's not the point. Because everyone knows I always have bottom wipes and this, that and the other. I've got loads.
What are you going to do when you run out of your vibe?
Gee, I know. You know what I mean?
When you run out of toilet paper, I'm dragging my ass across the carpet.
That's fine, because we're selling the ass anyway. Since it's up for sale now, we are downsizing, which will be better for me as well. And we're going to, you know, and now I'll be able to get something probably with, like Stevie says in time, get a stair lift.
Yeah.
Because I can't have one here.
It can give you the shits, apparently.
Oh, can it? Right. So that's with all the toilet paper. Right, it can give you the shits. I didn't know that, Irish. I was thinking, oh, these people buy toilet paper, and I read it says it gives you the shits, but apparently it does. Right.
I'd be interested to see chat's opinion. You know, just take a wee poll. Do you know what I mean? Put an X one if you think that it's hysterical, if people are overreacting. If you think that, you know, people are overreacting and the governments and all that are overreacting to this, I'd be interested to see what people think.
Yeah, but I think some people are overreacting with the toilet paper thing, but I don't think the government are. So you can't.
Jules, for the third time, drink, women. You have to take a drink.
Who said? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Sainty.
One person coughs and 100 shit themselves, yeah.
That was us going shopping the other day with Stevie. He's got a cough still from him having the flu a few weeks ago. He's still got it. People were just looking at him. And I kept saying, stop coughing. Stop it. Stop it. There you go. X1's coming in now.
Yeah. And age, about 80% of people will end up with the virus anyway, and 1% will die. If you're young and relatively healthy, you'll be fine. If you're not well and old, it's best to isolate until it's gone.
Yeah, this
well,
soon. Sorry.
No, that's what I'm saying. There you go. I mean, there are the people that are overreacting. Right, so for example, I'm having a word with myself because I don't want to be hysterical and I don't want to panic and all the rest of it, but because of my health issues, I'm worried that my young, fit, healthy children are going to bring it back to me.
Aye.
So, do you know what I mean? That's where I don't think they've kind of really thought about.
I think, you know, I lost my train what I was going to say, but, oh no, I hadn't remembered. They said at one point, if I remember right, Stevie will correct me because he can hear me. They said soon it's going to be 1 in every 5 are going to get this coronavirus. Yeah. And when you think of it being like that puts it more into perspective, because that's like, because we've got 3 children, that'd be like, and it's same as you, one of us would have had it, sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, doesn't it, how it's going to go?
Cancel the stream before you cough. We won't know.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, that's fake.
I was coughing yesterday and Zan was walking about like that.
But the thing is, you're going to cough. I cough a lot as well. But we're asthmatic, COPD, emphysema. So even though we take our inhalers and this, that and the other, we cough.
Anyway.
Yes, we cough. And you do get that look now. You know, it's like, no, it's not. It's just my asthma. Get me an inhaler out just to make you happy. Sort of thing. But yeah, it's just saying, hey JP, nice to see you, sweetheart.
Hey, JP. So here's the thing though, right? You all know me, I don't go out, right? I very seldom go out. I've become very much housebound because of my health issues. Right? But see now, and it doesn't bother me any other time, but see now I'm being told to stay in, I want to fucking go out.
Exactly. You keep telling me, Sid.
It's like stubborn biker. It's like, no, you're not telling me what I can and can't do.
It's nice to see you here as well, my spiker. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad I'm back now. I weren't at first. I still feel a bit twitchy, a bit nervous still.
Nah, she's grand.
But yeah, we're getting there. Should we do our review?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do a review while you all write about the virus, and then we can catch up on it. So as we see, these were sent by Pod Salt, and I've got mango ice. And which one have you got? Vanilla. It's a 20 milligram, and these are, what's it, 2% nicotine, it says?
2% nicotine,
right, it's a disposable pod, so...
So it's the whole thing in one go, it's not just your bottle of pod salt.
So that's how it, once you've took it out of the box, it looks something like that. It's got its bungs in the top and on its bottom.
Yep.
All the usual warnings, guys.
Right, let's take these.
Oh, thank you, Irish. Hi, Terry. So let's have a go at these. Take the bungs out. So out of the box review, guys.
Is it just a sucky one?
Yeah, suck and blow. So let's have a go. Oh, you get a blue light at the bottom when it does it. If you on your hand. Do you know what this reminds me of? What they did.
As I expected it to be.
Does it remind you of the ones at Expo? Remember, it was Pod Salts who did them, weren't it? The ones that they gave everybody. Very much that sort of idea again.
Yeah.
It's not overly tight, but it is a tightish straw for me because I like to have mine quite airy.
Yeah.
Smooth.
It's smooth. It's not harsh at all.
Aye.
Now, I don't know if it's because mine's is vanilla, but the flavour's quite muted.
I'm not getting mango, you see. I'm getting the ice. And everyone knows I like mango. And I'm really not getting mango here.
I mean, I'm getting a wee bit of vanilla, but it's quite muted.
Yeah.
It's not, because I vape, I mean, I've actually vaping vanilla pod salts itself.
Yeah, so you'll know.
So.
Thanks, Bill. Yeah, it's slightly muted. The thing is, I could still vape it because it's smooth, even though it's like, 20 milligram one. It's smooth. It's not harsh on my neck or throat at all.
I mean, right, you know me. I'm going to say exactly what I think. Right. So here's the thing. I can see the point. I can see where.
I'm just in for batteries.
He's come for battery. Baby, there's some in the kitchen. Do you know Do you know where at the side of the cooker you've got some? You got a battery? I've got.
I was expecting to make him in one of your bras on his napper.
Don't give him that idea. We'll be down there going to doing that next. I can't believe my husband, the things he does. Like you're scaring the dog. No, it is.
I can see, you know, I'm just not a lover of these disposable pod things. I don't see the point. I think there's enough waste.
I prefer, me personally, I prefer a pod that I can fill up and use again and use again. I mean, I've got my Boost. Obviously, I've got pods everywhere actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll enjoy it. I'll finish it.
I'll finish it. I'll get a nick high, but I'll finish it.
But it's not something I personally would buy.
I'm the same. But we've got to remember, we are the hobbyists. We're the experienced vapor.
Yeah.
Somebody out there who's maybe still smoking or just about to try vaping. If it was somebody who was wanting to try vaping and was thinking about getting off the stinkies, might buy a disposable, might buy something less. It's of a reasonable cost that they're not spending a fortune to try and see if it did work.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what these did come handy for. I'll let you all know. Pod Salt, when it was Christmas, everyone knows me and Stevie do stuff for the homeless. And Pod Salt provided us with a load of these for the homeless.
Yeah.
Which we took out, you know, because obviously when the shops are shut, they can't get the cigarettes. Most of them smoke and this, that and the other. So they got pods, and you know I really appreciate the fact that they gave them these, because obviously where would they charge them? Where would a homeless person charge their pods?
True.
So thank you to Pod Salt, provided me with a load of these for the homeless at Christmas. But yeah, which is a great idea because that helped people.
Absolutely. I mean, it is muted, guys.
I don't trust my husband. I keep hearing noise.
For us hobbyists, do you know what I mean? People who are vaping, it's not something I would say, oh, you need to go and get one of these.
No, I won't. But I can see where it's got its place in the market. Like you say, for somebody who wants to try vaping without the expense to start with, to see if they can do it. Also, people who are homeless and things like that, because obviously they can't charge their things.
And I need to be careful because, as you know, I've got an intolerance to PG. I can only vape so much of it before I start with the stomach cramps and everything. So, I mean, it's not bad. It'll do its job. It'll give you the nicotine.
It will. It does. It does that. I get more of an ice hit than the mango, though. I'm getting a bit of a nick high actually from it, so I'm going to stop.
Nice. I'm just reading my Masturbator's
Masturbator. You see, I thought masturbator because of Sainter. He sees it as masturbator instead of masturbiker.
Oh, I said that right, didn't I?
No. I just said masturbator. It's masturbiker.
In the supermarket today, seeing some young git taking stuff out of an old lady's trolley, so I took it back and gave it to the old lass and told the git, if you want an argument, we can go outside.
Good nice on you.
I did something similar with when I was out last Thursday. There was a wee old lady and people were ramming her with their trolleys and fighting past her to get to the shelves, and I kind of took her around a wee bit and just made sure she was okay.
It's scary that people do that.
Hey Noel, how you doing, my darling?
Hi Andy. I know we've got some nice. It's nice to see you all coming and joining us. Thank you.
I know.
And I will be back next week. Well, I say that I might be going to view a house. That's the only thing, because I never know when the viewings are. So at the moment it's a bit of hit and miss because obviously we're selling up and we're looking for a new property that doesn't need a lot of work. Hi, Sinner. Yeah,
it
so
you're right, Village. It could somebody that's went out and forgot their mod. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got its place.
It does.
I think
it does.
The sad thing about it is I've got the pod salts, the juice, and I find the flavour in them better than this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I vape that there, because it's got the vanilla in it, and it's pure vanilla. It's not.
I'm not. Where I've had those before, the same flavour, and it's better when I put it in than it is on this. But hey, I'll still use it. So if we missed anything of it, we'll be all finished about Corona. I want to say, it's coronavirus, isn't it? Yeah.
I know. how many people are pissed off because it's St Patrick's Day and the pubs and all that are closed.
Aye.
All the Irish have been going nuts.
And cinemas, apparently. They're telling people not to go to the cinema now because obviously it's a mass of people. It's, ooh, scary, scary times. And people, please be safe, though. I mean, we're having a laugh and a joke about it, and we do on Facebook, there's laughs and jokes and things, but we really do mean to be safe. Still at the end of the day, we don't want no one getting hurt, by it, getting the illness or any family members. Because
I think it's a given that some of us are going to get it. The government wouldn't be reacting the way they are if it was just, something to poo-hoo.
Yeah.
I think definitely there's more to it that we don't know.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah. Oh, good to know, Master Biker. Now I know why you got your name.
But he does look like Masturbator now, and that's the thing is, I never seen it.
I'm going to call him that every time I see his name now.
Yeah, I knew it was Master Biker, but because Sainty put Masturbator, it's made me keep thinking that. Honestly,
he used to do it by mistake.
That's a bad boy Sainty. So, as we know, Expo, let's talk about that. That's been now postponed to the October one.
It has.
So,
yeah. Feeling on that. I mean, I wasn't going to the Expo in May.
I wasn't, because I wasn't going to be well enough.
Zan was going to Amsterdam for TwitchCon, which has now been cancelled as well. So, but I'm still gutted for everybody who was going, that way that they're missing out. So
yeah.
But there's also the French. There's one in France has been cancelled. There's quite a few across Europe have been cancelled as well.
Yeah, and you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
We kind of knew this was going to happen. I was a bit devastated because although I knew I couldn't go, I was still hoping I'd go for a day if I went down to England to see the kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's cancelled now.
You're grounded, lady. I'm telling you, you're grounded.
I know. I know. And then talking of being grounded, they're on about postponing non-emergency or essential surgeries. Well, as you know, I'm waiting for surgery.
I know.
And I hope mine doesn't, be like, oh, Stevie says, you're just going to put your foot down. He says, you got to tell him you need it.
My clinic appointments have all been cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I got one cancelled for tomorrow. I had an appointment at the clinic, so...
So what they've done is they've cancelled, or have they postponed it?
What?
Postponed May's till October, is that what they've said?
Yes, they've postponed it. So really, they've cancelled it, haven't they? Because there's an expo in October anyway.
It'll be interesting to see. Hello, darling. Welcome in, honey. It'll be interesting to see if the Scottish one in June will be cancelled.
And I hope not, because I want to go to that.
I was going to send Rick a wee message and find out what's happening with it.
But I can see if companies can't come over with their products, it will get cancelled anyway. And if we're not all well enough still, I just don't know. Don't know what's happening. No idea. No idea.
That one, Sana.
So have you seen what I'm vaping on? I know I haven't done the review for it yet. Me and Stevie haven't, but look.
Ooh.
John provided it for me. Thank you, John, one of my Patreons. Mm-hmm. We are going to do the review for it. We've done the build and everything, been using it, but I've not been ready to record.
Yeah.
But the flavour on it, I'm enjoying.
It is. It is a good idea. It's definitely. I think it's definitely an idea for smoking.
Definitely try. I've not had to spit back when you drip though, but it just. Yeah, I think it's better flavoursome with squonking. It just seems to work better.
Yeah. Well, I'm going old school because, as you know, you and Stevie gave me this, and I've not had it out of my hand since you gave me it.
Good.
You gave me this, and Saint gave me the Rika.
It was just sat on the shelf though, weren't it?
Yeah.
I
and
forget.
I'm loving it. She says about to get dry. Again.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You forget that when you've got so much stuff, it's just been sat there.
I was dripping and constantly my fingers been covered in juice and sticky and you know what I mean. So I'm enjoying it just now. It's good. Excuse me while I fill my bottle.
Go for it. I'm having a wee vape. I'm still on my old faithful.
on grape that Sloane provided for me, 'cause she doesn't like grape, so when she gets grape juices, she gives me a grape juice.
Oh, I don't like grape. I'm not overly keen on grape. I don't. What am I on actually? Oh, pink. Is it Dr. Vapes? Beautiful. Really, really sweet though.
Yeah.
Really, really sweet juice. I love it though.
So what are people doing with all that's happening? Is anybody mass purchasing liquid? Is anybody ordering from Dark Star? Or what's happening? Are you stocking up on e-liquid?
Oh, you DIY? And what's going on, guys?
Sinner, behave.
Exactly, Bunny. That's me. I use this more. Hey, Stuart. Nice to see you. That's the different Stuart, but yes. I can hear my doggy. Yeah, what you're doing, because obviously, are you getting more juice in people? Because we know that hardware is not easy to get hold of still. Not 100%. So is that going to be a problem? Is it going to be a problem with juice? Or, you know, are we stocking up? I don't need to. I've got plenty. And I've got Steve who DIYs. Yeah. Although we need some stuff. Oh, gosh, Chris. Hello, sweetheart. Nice to see you.
Hey, Chris. Welcome.
And talking of why Chris is in, local shops, guys, please support them. Your local bricks and mortar shops.
Yes.
Especially at this time, because, you know, they need your help too, because their overheads are so high. So
my wife has turned my kitchen into a mini faking Asda. No room to stock pile anything else. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. But, Sinner, if you've got any spare bog rolls, send some made to me.
It's
juice will be easy, Sainty says, so that'll be all right then. Not a problem then for getting juice. I mean, I've got tons of juice.
All got enough supplies to last in about 2 months. Good stuff. Well done, Mo.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Mo. I didn't see you there, sweetheart.
Yeah. I see we haven't done anything about it yet, but we're going to talk to Stevie about maybe. Just sort of, we were thinking about maybe even ordering some stuff from chefs.
Aye.
To keep in stock.
And then you've got it. I mean, I've got loads in at the moment that I've got, you know, bottled juice. I've still got some of Chris's actually Empire because I've got quite a bit of it. Do you know what I'm craving? Coca-Cola juice. Because I've not had one.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting till we can afford to buy some from chefs so I can have Stevie will do, because I like the way Stevie makes it.
Yeah.
So
I like a Coca-Cola juice. I like a vintage cola.
Yeah, and I just fancy it, and I've not had it for a while, so I need cola. Yeah, cola. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys, I'm moving my leg. I'm picking it up a bit because my knee's killing. You've got over 50 rolls. Apparently for her, that's not enough. I started saying, I know your ass is big, but then I backed out after that. Sinner.
I just like it.
And we don't want to buy it to stockpile. It's just doing a normal shop, and there was none. It was like, what the fuck?
It's nonsense. I mean, I was there Aldi last Thursday, and the guy was coming out the back with a pallet of toilet rolls. The guy couldn't even get out the back thing, but people were pouncing on him and pulling them all off, and I'm like, get a grip yourselves.
I know. Do you know, I might go to Costco. I wonder if Costco's got any bog rolling. Oh, God, right, okay. Queuing on Friday, Stevie says. They ain't got none.
Right.
Hi, Alice. Nice to see you, sweetheart.
Costco, where people were queuing for up to 5 hours to get into Costco.
Oh, I won't queue. You know, I've got baby. If it gets to the point where I can't get hold of any, I've still got boxes of tissues. I've got big packs of tissues as well. You know, I have them little packs. I've got them in. I buy them in bulk.
What did they do? Do you know what I mean? When you didn't have fucking toilet roll baby wipes, fucking do your business. Get into a shower and clean yourself. What's the fucking problem?
You hear that? He says buy thin lining paper from B&Q.
Would you remember the tracing paper toilet roll that we used
to
get with kids?
Yeah, but do you know that because it's the tracing wet paper one?
It scratched your ass.
Yeah, but if you wiped yourself, it just dribbled.
It sprayed it.
It just dribbled off the paper, didn't it? Can you remember? You were like, ew. Do you know what vape show we're talking about this? My local vape shop is full of what's that?
Millennials.
Oh, and very expensive. That's a shame, Andy. That's a shame.
Yeah.
There you go, Cindy. You're right. Hospitals kill germs with alcohol, so I'm going to take the same approach.
No,
Ian,
we
hello.
were saying that.
Yeah.
Saying that we're just going to pickle ourselves for the next 3 months.
Well, that's it. I've got plenty of gin in because obviously
Hey, Ian, welcome in, darling.
I've not been able to drink with what I'm still not supposed to drink with the meds. But especially when I was on morphine.
I got really drunk on Sunday night and I was hungover to hell yesterday.
Get the free newspapers. Yeah, told Mike that might be what we were doing, wiping our ass with newspapers. I might go buy the Sun for that.
Yeah, that's all it's good for.
It's cheaper than a roll of toilet paper as well. Well, I think.
I know.
Some people saying eating ass is cancelled. Not for me. I'll hose her down and wipe with a damp cloth if I have to. I will get in there. We ran out of toilet roll. We went for a normal shop. Madness had already hit. So I brought a 10 box of kitchen blue roll off my mate in catering law. Yeah, I've got them actually. I've got blue roll because I use them for cleaning. So I suppose if needs must, then I run out.
Here's the thing, Bunny and I were talking earlier on today as well, right? I've got a steam cleaner, right?
Yeah.
It's not one of these wee handheld penguin ones. I bought it a few years ago. It's a big vac steam cleaner, which I use for cleaning. And the amount of money that I save on cleaning products is unreal because I'm using that.
I've got steam
I'm
cleaner
really
for the floor.
surprised with what's happening, that people aren't running to B&Q and all these places and getting steam cleaners, because it's the best way to sterilise things.
Aye, it is. I've got steam cleaner as well. So, for my wooden floors, and although I did mop it today. I just got the mop out. But yeah, I've got steam cleaner when I need to do it properly, because we don't use products as often because of Frodo, because it's not good for parrots.
Yeah.
So yeah, wonder why Hersey. Oh right.
It's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Hello, Andy. UK Andy's in the house. Yes.
Yeah,
it
Andy.
is. Nice to see you, sweetheart.
Andy's grounded as well.
Yes, health.
Stuck because of his health, so I hope you're doing okay.
Honestly, Sinner, we were on about steam cleaning our butts.
I've missed you, Sinner.
Anyway, Stevie says when we run out, he's just going to wipe his arse on my carpet.
Well, that's it.
So every would show.
We live right on a big park. We can just run down there.
I've got the fields behind me. Don't use it instead of loo roll,
I'm
please.
not going to sing my ass, no.
No, she won't do that. No. Oh, can you imagine? No, don't imagine that.
That would be Bernie. No.
Well, we can't talk about products because there ain't really anything.
I know.
So literally, it's just back to just chatting, shoot the shit, and that's what I'll be doing now. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be on next week. It depends. Hopefully I will. If I'm not, it's because we're going to view a property. And,
you've got coronavirus.
Oh, I've got the coronavirus.
You've not stayed in. You've went out.
Don't wish that on me. Although I'm hoping we're going to see 2 properties on Friday. We've been to see loads. I'm hoping one of these will be right. And if it is, we're going to put our offer in. Because we do like the look of these. From the outside and from the pictures. But that's not the same as going in, is it?
That's it.
We know we still need to, kitchen, bathroom. Which is more money, which you don't want. But we'll have to have something that we can live with for a bit. And save bloody hard.
That way it's... And you've got to remember as well, the more work you take on, Sloane will tell you about that one, won't she? She's doing it just...
Exactly, I won't do that because my daughter has as well, with her place.
The more work you take on, the more dust, the more dirt, the more and you're breathing.
No, we don't want that. We don't mind, well, we do mind, but if it's just a kitchen and a bathroom sort of thing and paint, carpet, we can live with that if that's all it needs. Because we've been in some and they need so much work, they needed rewiring, this, that, and we're like, we're too old to start doing all that now. That's what the daughter's doing, tearing down the house and restarting again. Yeah. We want to really be virtually walking in. We don't mind, changing the carpets, lick of paint, and if push comes to shove, kitchen and bathroom a year or so down the line when we've saved, and things like that. So that's what we're looking at, and we don't want to spend stupid money as well. We really don't. So, and we went to see this new build last night. Oh,
But it was tiny.
The living room. Yeah, do you know what? I'm not even, it was tiny.
You find that, don't you? New builds are, compared to the older built houses, they are tiny.
Yeah, and we want something like we've got sizes. Because we're used to this massive rooms, aren't I? And then you go in them and you really appreciate the size of your rooms.
I know.
And you know, all right, yeah, downsize a bit, but I don't want to lose.
It's just a pity that you can't get a stair lift or something put out in the close.
I know. Because it's a shame that we'd leave this place because we've got it how we like it. You know, we've spent a lot of money doing it up and that. But hey, never mind. These things happen, and we're looking forward to moving and starting a new next chapter anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Timmy said he's been using
independent shops. He's been dealing with the supermarkets, to be honest. Called the butcher and farm shop with my orders. 3 days later, collected them hassle-free. Yeah. I
might end up doing that myself. Since Tesco's and everything, might just nip to our one shop and see what if they've got any bog roll. And do you know what? I'm not even going to be fussy about what type it is. Just give me some.
Listen, I was telling you I was in Aldi, right, and the guy came out with the toilet roll, and this wee woman pipes up, "Where's the 4-ply? I thought that's only 2-ply. That's no good for me." Of course, maybe me. I said to her, "Just fucking wipe your ass with that, and you're lucky." Hey?
You just roll it up a bit more. I mean, we all like our own, you know, certain brands, whatever. But do you know when it's hard to get hold of, you'll use anything because you've got it.
People need to have a fucking word with yourself.
Aye.
Damn their tits.
Oh, thank you, Village. You're so sweet. That's really nice of you. Thank you. You see, that's something else. We want to make sure we get a place where either the second bedroom is big enough to still have an office area.
Yeah.
And obviously a double bed sort of thing. Or it's got to have a room where I can have as an office and still a guest bedroom.
Yeah.
So, and I want a decent sized kitchen. We find somewhere we've got nice rooms. Then you go in the kitchen and it is so small. It makes mine look massive.
Yeah.
And that won't do neither. We went in one and me and Stevie couldn't fit in together.
A lot of them you can't even, they're galley kitchens, you can't even walk down at the same time.
That's what it was. It was a galley kitchen. It was a lovely property. But it was the kitchen that let down. It was a galley kitchen. And obviously I went in and then Stevie went in and you turn around and it was like, well, he can't be doing something there and then I need to get out because it's just literally room for you to walk. So yeah, that's a bit of a bitch. Hi Dion. Nice to see everybody coming in. And you're all coming in. Em's there, look, as well. Hello, baby girl. We am. And we'll be finishing in, 8 minutes? I was only going to do half an hour. Doing all right.
Good.
Hello. Yeah, if anyone got any questions, ask away. And I won't know the answer, but you can ask anyway.
Yeah, see, I like a good sized kitchen. We moved to this house, and you've seen how small my kitchen is here compared to my other.
And your other kitchen was massive.
My other house, I lived in the kitchen. It was a big open kitchen dining room, and I lived there.
Because you used to have the computer and everything in there.
Because it's so much smaller.
Aye.
Yeah.
So we want a decent sized kitchen. I don't mind even if it's the same size as mine, which isn't massive. I don't want to go smaller though. Do not.
Yeah. Hey, big guns, what are you doing, darling? I hope you're well.
I know, it's nice to see you all in. Anyone got any questions? Oh, questions. Yeah, questions we can answer.
Wife, I love you.
Oh, Tandy. Hello, Tandy.
It was her birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday for yesterday, Tandy.
Yeah, I wasn't well yesterday, Tandy. You led me astray on Sunday night. I was hungover to hell yesterday.
Oh, bless you. I don't even know what it tastes like.
We had a good giggle. We had a really good giggle.
I need a drink, but I haven't dare drink since everything went fucking tits up. I haven't had a drink. I'm dying to have one though. And now I'm off the morphine, although I've still got morphine but I'm trying not to take any. Because I really struggled coming off it, didn't I? So.
Oh, I had it was our bitches showed me the bottle of passion fruit gin. I bought a bottle of that. I did the whole bottle on Sunday night with Tandy.
Oh my god.
Oh, but it was absolutely delicious. It was so good.
Was it sick or just hungover?
No, I was just hungover.
Just hung over. Oh, that's all right then. You weren't hugging the loo.
No, I was just hungover.
That's the
No, because
worst.
I had my paracetamol and my Barocca before I went to bed.
Aye.
Apparently, I came on to a call with Dawn and that, and apparently I was up here dancing. Which I was singing to them.
Yeah, she got drunk again, Village. Bad girl, isn't she?
Oh, I know. It's becoming a thing, isn't it? I don't normally drink either.
Takes me back to somebody doing it Christmas Eve. Gail.
That was Dawn's fault. That was Dawn's fault. Stevie, wasn't it? It was Dawn's fault.
It's shouting aye.
That's our story and we're sticking to it. I know. Poor Jules and Zan spent Christmas Day on their own because Stevie and I were so hungover.
We did. I ripped all my Christmas decorations down and just fucking bin the lot.
You did?
But I weren't in the right mind anyway because I'd not long had that accident, so
I know.
Christmas was fucked for us regardless. What's that? Andy saying we got a complaint today from our neighbours saying that our cat is leaving severed rat bodies all over the place. Don't really know what to do about the situation. They should be happy that the cat's killing the bleeding rats then. That's what they should be. They should be, yeah, but do you know what? They should be happy that there's no rats in their vicinity because the cat's killing them.
I know. Do you know why there's so many bloody rats? Because they're not fucking emptying the bins the way they should be.
Clean it. You see so many people don't even sweep round their bins, and leave rubbish. That winds me up. Although I suppose it's different because because we're in a tenement, they come and do ours for us.
Yeah.
We pay for it. Obviously we have to pay. We don't. It's not free.
Don't even fucking start me on bins, you know. But
Hi, it's not free, but we do pay, and they come and clean and that.
The bin wars with the neighbours and everything.
Oh God, yeah. Well, you've been to hell with your lot.
Anyway, send them the pest control bill.
Aye.
Shut them up. Yeah, nice one.
That's a good one, Timmy. Yes, tell him that. So, guys, I think, do you know what? I know we've only got 4 minutes, but I've got to the point where I know it sounds horrible, and it's not that I don't love you, but I've kind of had, I'm draining now, I'm flagging.
He's tired.
I am. It doesn't take much to get me, you know. I am flagging. I've enjoyed spending time with you all. It was only supposed to be half an hour. We've done nearly an hour. So, yeah, done nearly an hour, but I'm going to have to call it a night because I am really starting to flag. My eyes are starting to go. I can feel it. My vision's starting to blur a little bit. So I'd like to thank Gail. Thank you for coming on, holding my hand through this. Zan also for talking me through, making sure I got everything right. Because it's been a long time for me, and, you know, I don't know what to do without you guys. I really don't. And you guys in chat, thank you for the support for us both. I mean, thank you so much. Hello, McCann. I didn't see you there as well. Yeah, you know, thank you.
Keep going.
Thank you so much. Aye. Thank you. Yeah, it is. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. Remember, I'll be back next week. Well, keep an eye. Because obviously, like I say, if I'm viewing a house, I won't, or if I'm ill. But hopefully, you know, this will be it. We'll be back.
She's got it on, guys. I'll be spamming her out. So just keep an eye out for the notifications.
So hopefully we'll be back and we'll do some topics of our things that make you go, because I'm sure we'll find a fair few. There's been a lot. So, yeah. So, anyway, thank you for joining us. We love you muchly and we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Now, end.